One, it's Tom, and I thought my cousin Debbie, hi Debbie, was going to be coming through Wichita in a couple of days, and I thought, well, I'd take advantage of this new technology we have now, and I guess I'd send out an open letter to all of the cousins that I haven't seen for a long time. And the first thing I'm going to do to get this out of the way is introduce you to my sons. Over here is my son Ian.
Hey.
And he's handing the camera to Ian now, and this is my other son, Alex.
Hey.
Okay. And that's about all you're going to get out of either one of them until you meet them. That's just the way they are. It's my boys. I'll tell you a little bit more about them in a little bit. Let's see. I live in Lawrence, Kansas, which is about 30 miles away from Kansas City, home of the champion KU Jayhawks, great basketball program for the colleges here. I've been living here since 1993. I'll take you through a quick history of me. Debbie, the last memory I have of you is 1978. If it was after that, I apologize, but what I remember is 1978 when we were, me and Steve and you and Chuck were going to see Jackson Browne down in South Carolina. And so I guess that's been, what, 31 years, so a long time. And my cousin Doug, hey Doug, and wife Ruth, have seen, or I haven't seen. My last memory of seeing you guys was 1981. I remember you pulled out last time I saw you, you pulled out what was then a new invention, the video camera, and it was probably about this big. And your baby boy just was kind of new, and now I know he's married. So time's moved on there. And I've spoke to you throughout the years, but here's the visual. And to my cousins on the other side, if you happen to get a hold of this, Margie and Nancy and Janet and Mary Beth, I haven't been a very good cousin, I guess, keeping in touch. And Aunt Fran and Uncle Lou. Throughout the years, I've always thought of you and miss you guys a lot. But we can get into all that stuff later, I suppose. Quick history, I guess, since 1978, since that's the furthest we go back with Debbie. I graduated high school in upstate New York, and then I went to Washington for the summer, stayed with Steve and Bonnie, and I skipped town there, and hitchhiked up to Maine, and spent a little time there. Went to college in upstate New York for a couple of years. That didn't work out for me. Got a job as a cook in upstate New York, and I just had a little bit of the wanderlust, and the intention was to go out to California and be a movie writer. My college roommate had made some inroads out there, and he's actually fairly successful out there, and he worked for some productions. But I stopped at Mom's to raise some money for myself to get out there, and just got a job, and met my future ex-wife, and that's the way things ended there. And moved up from Wichita, Kansas to up here in 1993. First son that you met, Ian, he was born in 1989. So he's 20 years old. He's about 4 or 5 days from moving out of the house for the first time. So that's exciting for him. And a new challenge and set of circumstances for us here at the house. My younger son, Alex, was born in 1994. He's 15. He's going to be going into high school. Well, he's going to be a sophomore, but the high school's here starting 10th grade. So he's moving into the big school. That's probably going to be about a month. He's a little bit of an artistic kind of guy. He drums, and you can check out some of his stuff on YouTube at what is it?
My YouTube account?
Yeah, well, where do find it under, there's a video called Awaken the Giant, and I don't know if there's any other stuff, but go to Awaken the Giant and you can find his other stuff. Some of it's a little rough, but it's he's good. He's only been playing for about 10 months, but I'm pretty proud of him. Pretty good at it.
Yeah, that video was like half a month.
Okay. All right. And he's also involved in theater. He's been in the plays in his junior high, and this summer he's working with the community theater as a role in the high school musical play. So we hope to see that continue as well. I've got 2 dogs. I always had dogs throughout my life. I don't think there's ever been a time I haven't had a dog. Right now we've got 2. One's Elvis, one's Presley. Elvis is almost 16, and he's struggling a little bit, but he's still hanging in there. And Presley is about 12, so good dogs. It's nighttime. I wish I could show you my backyard and other things, but I guess that's not real critical. And I don't want to take up any more of your time, but I thought that maybe I'd give you a little glimpse into what happened to me and what's going on. Oh, by the way, I'm a manager at a restaurant. I stayed with food. I cooked for about 5 years and got into management, and I've been doing management since 1985, I think. And I like it. It's challenging for a guy my age, and I'm about 48 now. Maybe it's time for a little change of pace, but it definitely beat the 9-to-5 thing, which is not what I wanted to do in my life. And I'll tell you more later. I should have taken some notes and had some things written down, but I don't have it for you. So what I was hoping was this would be a way for me to keep in touch with my family, and maybe I'll just update these from time to time and throw out some stories and anecdotes, and you can even, after you watch it, you can type in some questions and I'll write back to you, and that might be great. Debbie, I really wish we could get down there to see you, but I hear you're only in for a little while. Alex, his play opens up on the day before you show up, and he's got 3 more performances, and I have to be there for him, so we can't get there, and I'm sorry, but have a great time with Mom and Neil, and enjoy Wichita for the time you're down there. Hope it's not hot as hell, because it can be, but we've had some nice rainy Seattle-like weather, if that's more your style. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll have to ask some questions of you, and you too, Doug, and all the other cousins and family members that I've lost contact with for one reason or the other. So I love you all. I'm going to sign off now, and I'll see you next time, okay?